Good day, all kings and queens, all gods and goddesses, all beautiful people. I am Beef Lost to God, and today I just want to talk about worlds within worlds. Right? There are worlds within worlds. This world here in the 3D reality is not the only world. Right? There are other worlds that exist, okay, but in a different realm, different a higher consciousness which we cannot see with the physical eye. Okay? No, you can be here in the physical, right? But spiritually and mentally, you are not here, right? So therefore, you are here in the flesh, in this 3D reality, but otherwise, you're in a different world, right? And when it comes to spirituality and knowing of this knowledge, right, is very important, especially in these times right now, where they're trying to inflict this coronavirus stuff and the mass and all of that, to put fear into people. Okay, now you can be here in this 3D reality, right? Yeah, you can adhere to the rules in terms of putting on the mask if you have to go anywhere and deal with business and what's not. Okay, but you don't have to let them inflict fear upon you. Okay, it doesn't have to bother you because amidst all of these things that are going on, consciously you can be in your own world, right? Seeing things how you want them to be, co-creating your world how you want it to be. So amidst all this nonsense that is going on in this 3D reality, you can be focusing on the relationship you want, the house you want, the money you want, whatever, right? Because all things are possible in the imagination if you can see it, speak it, feel it, right? In that higher realm, that 4D, 5D realm, which is within, when you go within, right? If you can see it, feel it, touch it, taste it, smell it, speak it, right? It can be yours in this physical 3D reality. So, what these people are doing, and even the same COVID, all of that started from the imagination, right? That was first a thought. How we're going to get these people in fear mode, right? Certain tactics and strategies these people are using to get people in fear mode. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to experience a little fear or worry because you are in a 3D reality, you're in this physical human body, right? It's okay, but like I always say, like just don't dwell on it, right? Co-create your own world, go more within, right? You can always take the good out of the bad. You can always find something positive out of the negative, okay? Right? And you can see this whole situation as a blessing too because on lockdown you have more time alone with yourself. You can spend more time with your family. Get to know yourself more, go within more, right? Meditate, do what you gotta do. That's the time now for you to be focused on yourself, right? And gaining the knowledge and gaining the wisdom, right? And also sharing it with your family as well, right? Even if they don't want to hear, or even if they might think that you're crazy, well, at least you put them on the guard, right? And especially these kids that are coming up now, right? This is the time now, you can at least sit down with them and try to, show them certain things, right? Because they are the future. And that is the main target for these people who we will call the higher ups. Well, they ain't no higher up to me, but people refer to them as the higher ups, the government, whatever. Their main target is this generation that is coming up. Okay? So amidst whatever is going on in this world, it doesn't matter what it is. The power within you and the power within me, okay, can go within and can be in a whole different world, a totally different world, right? That is why when things like this happen, it will affect certain people and not others, right? Because the ones know that it is not affecting, those are the people that are not here consciously. Consciously they're co-creating their own world and seeing things the way they want it to be, even though they're here in the physical. So it will have less effect on them. And we all hold this power. Ain't nobody more perfect than the next or better than the next. We all hold this power. And we can all go within and co-create. Okay? And do it daily so that you can always be on that path and always in that state. Right? So there are worlds within worlds, not just this world. And you can go to any other, you can be in any other world you want to be, right? Just by putting yourself in whatever state you want to put yourself in, whether it be a state of joy, abundance, bliss, happiness, peace, confidence, satisfaction, you know, even fear, because that is a choice too. Love, you have the choice. You know, which world do you want to take part in? Okay. So amidst what's going on here in this physical 3D reality, we always have a choice. And you could be here physical in the 3D reality as a human being, but that don't mean that you got to be experiencing the fear that they try to invoke upon us, right? There are worlds within worlds. So which world do you want to take part in? The world of fear or the world of love or the world of joy and abundance, right? Wherever you are right now, sitting, standing, you can travel to these worlds. You know what I mean? Consciously. And to be honest, since this whole COVID thing came about, I'm going to be very honest with you. I had no fear whatsoever about it because I'm so busy focusing on co-creating my world and how I want it to be. Like sometimes I even forget what day it is and the date. To be honest with you, seriously, because we had a couple bank holidays there this week, and I didn't even remember. Like you know what I mean? Because my mindset, like I'm always dwelling within and co-creating the world, my world how I want it to be, focusing on myself, you know, using affirmations, imaginary acts, you know, scripting or whatever you want to do, you know, to co-create my world and shape it every single day. So it's like that's where my most of my time is focused on, right? Nothing else. Okay? And it has to come about because that's the law. It is a fact. Real talk. So with all that being said, I am Be Floss to God. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification bell for more videos to come, alright? And just remember, there are worlds within worlds. And you have the choice. Choose. Fear or love, which one? Okay? No, it's more easier said than done. But with practice, you know, we can all get there. Because I'm not an exception. None of us are more perfect than the other. None. We all hold that power within. Okay? So shift the state that you are that you want to see come about in your reality. Get rid of that fear and the worry and shift into the other state by doing whatever it is you gotta do to put you into that state. Okay? So with that being said, I am Be Floss to God and I'm sending you my love, peace, joy, abundance, and prosperity as usual. And do have a blessed day. Alright?